I remember, mate, the first time we met was in New Zealand, in Queenstown, a number of years ago.
Yeah,
It's probably 10 years or more ago now.
it was 10 years ago.
How
Yeah.
time flies. But I remember you talking about, that the finite life, and the challenge that you put in front of us at the time was well, if you only had 6 months to live, what are your real
Yeah,
priorities? What is really important for you, and to give yourself a sense of perspective and prioritize the things that really matter. And I think, the way you've just described that, and in terms of understanding that it is a finite life, and then people are also having that realization, gives you a really good filter to make decisions. Do I really
completely.
do I really need to sit in front of the television, watching, Married at First Sight, versus going and
Yeah.
spending time with your kids, or with your parents, or with your friends, or doing other things and priorities, so or working on your business. So I think that's a really great practical tool that you've shared with me, that
Yeah.
helps keeps things grounded. So, mate, thanks for
And yeah, no, I'm so glad you remember that. And the whole idea with 6 months is that it's not that you're trying to live with only 6 months left in your life.
mm,
The concept, there, as you may recall, is that when you shrink time, you increase the clarity of focus,
yeah,
right? And to give you a simple analogy, if my flight going to wherever is leaving at 8 p.m., is taking off at 8 p.m., if I get to the airport at 2 p.m., I have 6 hours before my flight. I might just go to the restaurant, grab a meal, have a drink, go to the bookstore, browse for some books or whatever, right?
yeah,
If my flight's leaving at 8 and I get there 90 minutes before my flight, I'm bolting
yeah,
through security and trying to get to the gate,
yeah,
right? So my priorities change based on the amount of time that I have. So
mm,
the concept with the 6 months is that if I shrunk my time down, automatically it becomes really clear to me who and what's important. Then you take the essence of that clarity and you bring it into your life, assuming you're going to live for another 50 or 70 years or whatever it may be. But now you've kind of squeezed the orange
yeah,
and taken out the juice for lack of a better word.
yeah,
And now you know that you can focus on the juice for the next 50 years.
yeah,
So the shrinking the time down to 6 months is more like squeezing the orange and getting the juice out.
yeah,
And once you get the juice, you're no longer focusing on the orange, you're focusing on the juice, and that's what you focus on for the next 50 years. Okay, if I had 6 months to live, these are the people I want to focus on, these are the things I want to do. Now that becomes my point of where I channel my energy.
no, exactly right. No, it's a great learning. I just need to channel some of that into my 15-year-old daughter as she's trying to get ready for school in the morning. Mate,